So we're here in Thailand for the next business intensive, and specifically this one is for how to sell high ticket online coaching. Now, to be perfectly honest, one of the biggest pitfalls you can face when it comes to you building your online coaching business is what is it that you need to be doing? Let's just face the facts. When it comes to you actually attracting in the right audience, do you do Instagram? Do you do YouTube? Do you write blog posts? Are you going to run Facebook ads? There's a ton of different ways to actually just start to attracting them. Then when it comes to what should you actually be selling at the end of the day? Do you want to do high ticket coaching? Some coaches want to do a membership site. Others want to sell off one-off programs and products. There's a ton of stuff that you could be doing there. And then it simply is, how do you actually start selling it? Do you do selling through a webinar? Do you do a phone call? Do you do a sales page or a video? There's a ton of different options. That's why in this episode, I want to take you through the 5 ones, because this is an absolute game changer. And to prove it, this is exactly what Somali did.
Before I joined Coaches Cartel, I didn't know how to get the clients. I didn't know how to grow my business in online. And once I joined the Cartel group, I really learned how you approach the online business and how you can get the clients you are after. And you basically know you have the clarity you need and you have the plan what to follow, and it makes it so much easier to get the client.
And this is exactly how Chase has been able to grow his online business so quickly.
Before I joined the Coaches Cartel, I was really struggling with trying to manage a gym and also grow my online coaching business. I was putting a lot of time into Instagram and Facebook, and I was putting a lot of content out, but really didn't have any direction, traction, or leads. I definitely didn't have the ability to scale, so just being able to come on board with the cartel has really helped me put the systems in place while being able to also manage the gym and learning to kind of use that as a stepping stone to where I really want to be, having freedom, having financial stability, and being able to travel the world.
And then there's Callum, which sold $39,000 of coaching in just 2 days.
It's just, I woke up the other morning, got up and just thought, man, 2-3 months ago, to think that I would be getting up and doing the job I absolutely love and being efficient at it and being profitable for it, man. Dead set, I just had that much joy, like, getting up nice and early to do what I want to do. And it just feels damn good. Through what Chris shows you, to be able to develop programming and being able to do it sufficiently for your time versus money, when I was trying to sign people on, I was literally pitifully getting people on for 45 minutes for hour sessions at $30, right? $30, and I was throwing everything you could ever ask for, like, tailored programming, tailored meal structure, but it's like $30, man, like absolutely just, and I still couldn't get people on. But I still could not get people on. And you flip side that around and you market yourself properly through what Chris shows you as well. And now I'm here charging 4 times that amount and getting people on easy.
Also, if we're meeting for the first time, hi, I'm Chris Dufay, and I help coaches get more clients. So the absolute bare basics is, for you to be able to grow your business, you need to be able to know what to do and when to do it. And the way that we need to think about your business is really 3 key concepts right now. Now, before we jump into what the 5 ones is for you to be able to use this method, is you need to understand that there's really 3 basic things that your online coaching business has to do. Number 1, you have to attract in the right type of people, the type of people that you want to be working with, not the energy vampires, not the tire kickers, not the people looking for the cheapest possible options, the people that you absolutely love being able to work with. Number 2, you need to be able to turn a lead into a client. You need to be able to actually make the sale and have the conversion, and you need to be able to have a system in place that you can trust, so you can turn 8, 9 out of 10 leads into the clients, and really it becomes an engine that you can trust upon to build your business. And then thirdly, you need to be able to deliver the results, and you need to do it in a way that does 3 things. Number 1, you have to get your clients the best possible results. That's a no-brainer, and that's something we can't sacrifice on. Number 2, you need to do it in a way where it minimizes your time input. You don't want to suddenly get a bunch of clients and then be stuck behind the computer 24/7, because that's no fun. And then thirdly, you need to be able to maximize your profits. So the 5 ones is a really key concept that you need to be able to map out right now. And every single coach that I've done this with, and with myself, it literally is a 10-minute exercise to go through. Once you have got this concept in place and you work towards this every single day, it's an absolute game changer for your business. So the 5 things that you need to be able to focus on right now, moving forward, is what is the one market that you're going to follow through. So let's talk about what's the one market that you're going to actually be able to help. The people that you really want to be able to work with day in, day out, that you, one, have a passion for being able to help, 2, that you're actually good at being able to help with as well. You need to get defined. We've got an upcoming episode where we're really going to break this down into helping you how to choose that niche. So keep an eye out for that episode coming up. Then secondly, we need to think about what's the channel that you're going to use to attract the right people. Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Is it Pinterest? Is it LinkedIn? Is it using blogs? Is it going out joint ventures or creating partnerships? Now there's a ton of stuff that you could be doing, and one of the worst possible mistakes that you can do when starting off is trying to do all of them, because you simply spread yourself too thin and you're not going to be able to get the actual traction with where you need. That's why we say you need to choose one channel to focus in on. Master that one channel. Then once you've turned that into a system, an engine that works with itself, then you can go into other channels. This is where we actually do it as a stepping stones to build a greater business that really gives you the security that you want, the success that you want long term, 5, 10 plus years down the track. Then we need to look at what is the trust funnel. So what is a trust funnel, Chris? Well, simply we need to be able to build trust. You need to be able to actually build relationships with the people that know you. Just getting someone to know who you are and what you do isn't enough these days. You need to be top of mind with them. You need to be able to show them exactly why they are going to choose you over all of your other competitors. Then there's the sales event, which simply is what's that one thing that you're going to have to do to turn a lead into a client. And this is making sure, because so many coaches get this one wrong. This is where you're simply just losing money. Think of a leaky bucket right now because your sales event isn't doing the job. And when your sales event isn't doing its job, that's what I call you're getting into the friend zone. You might have a lot of people watching your videos, reading your stuff, liking your Instagram posts, but the problem is they're not becoming your clients. That's because you're probably in the friend zone. They like your stuff, but they're not taking that next step with you, and that's never any fun. And the 5th factor, the kicker, and this one is the most important, because if you continue to do 100 million different things, you're constantly changing, you're never going to get that traction. You need to do it for 1 year. You need to follow through with that plan, with those 4 steps, for 12 months at least, to be able to make sure that you're actually getting good at what you do, that you actually have the traction that you need, and that you can build the business that you really want. Now, I know that we've covered a lot, and I didn't want to make this video too long. I want to make sure that you understand the concept, you can kind of sink your teeth into it, and then you can start actually taking action from this stuff. And if you want to go deeper, we've just recorded the 100K coach plan. This is simply showing the 9 steps to actually know what might be missing right now inside your business, and you can watch what exactly the other coaches are doing as well. It's completely free and there's nothing to buy in it whatsoever. So I'll pop a link below for you to be able to get access to the 100K coach plan. Now, as always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode.